was speaking at the second edition of the Anambra Sports Solution Initiative Finals held at the Township Stadium, Awka. Our Government House correspondent Ejike Abana filed this report.
The governor who revealed that the sports economy has the potential to increase the state's GDP, among other benefits, commended all participants and winners at the various featured games. According to the governor, the competition is an important beginning, mainstream completion at the school, inter-school, local government, and finals levels, expressing optimism that talents were identified to appear at both the national and international spaces.
I want to assure you, for those of you who have excelled, Anambra State has your back. We will support you and sponsor you to take up and achieve your God-given potential. I've enjoyed myself thoroughly, and with the kind of talents we have here, there is hope for Nigeria.
Speaking to the ABS, the chairman of Anambra Sports Commission, Mr. Patrick Wedum, said that the initiative is in line with the manifesto of the present administration to identify and nurture potentials and talents, ensuring that the harnessed talents will be deployed for maximum benefit to themselves and the society.
We are saying a plan. It seems that we have not done this last year. We done it last year. Even before you see them, I know that all the talents that we develop, we keep them and we can for about 3 weeks before taking them to Harvard. We have all their records, like before. We have their numbers, the school, their name, so we know where to pick them.
The Commissioner for Youth, Mr. Patrick Agamba, says that youth development is the heartbeat of Governor Soludo, highlighting various youth activities of the present administration, including the Solution Innovation District, One Youth, Two Skills, among others, calling on more youths to take advantage of the opportunities given to them.
All these things is targeting Anambra becoming a destination, not the departure launch. We have a lot of programs, like I said, the overall youth development program of the solution government. We have SID, which we have considered the training about 20,000 with the ongoing solution constitute. So we are cooking a whole lot of programs for Anambra youth.
Chief of Staff to the Governor, Mr. Ernest S. Zadwe, Commissioner for Education, Professor Ngozi Chumude, President General of ASATU, Barrister Titus Udo, among others, were present at the event, which featured football match finals, race, medal, and trophy presentation to different categories winners, amongst others.
1,300 former members of the People's Democratic Party in Anambra have collapsed their structure into the All Progressives Grand Alliance. A ceremony was performed at the Professor Dora Akonyele Women Development Center, Awka, to induct the new members. A Government House correspondent, Ejike Abana, again filed this report.
Governor Soludo, who described the day as big in the history of APGA, expressed happiness that PDP has discovered the way, joining the APGA movement that will take them to the promised land. The governor noted that being the last movement, every member of APGA is equal, and recalled that electronic re-registration of APGA members is ongoing, asking them to take advantage of the opportunity. He enjoined the new entrants to join hands with his government to build the party as a vehicle for transformation and expressed commitment to using the vehicle to enhance development. Governor Soludo added that the reinvigorated APGA is deliberate about building human capital in a sustainable way, citing the free education policy, free antenatal care and delivery services, distribution of palm and coconut seedlings, among others, pledging to do more because APGA is the only platform through which real development will be evenly distributed.
We all started from PDP, and we have ended up in the mass movement. APGA. Everybody has realized, wherever I know, there's nothing like old government or new government. We are all equal members. The only thing we require is to be faithful to the membership.
Earlier, the state chairman of APGA, Barrister Ifeatu Obi-Okoye, appreciated the governor for leading the initiatives, having created the enabling atmosphere, explaining that it is in tandem with the vision of the party leadership in Anambra State.
We are moving this party from
Honorable Emeka Anyenetu said that Governor Soludo's people-oriented policies informed their decisions to join the APGA movement to help Governor Soludo continue and complete his agenda for the Anambra.
I saw in Professor Soludo in APGA a group of people who are projecting themselves towards this idea of moving human beings ahead towards development, both physically and spiritually. And that's what attracted me to APGA. That's why I'm here.
Healthy Living Exhibition Garden currently being set up by the wife of the governor of Anambra State and founder of the non-governmental crusade Healthy Living with Nonye Soludo. Mrs. Nonye Soludo has entered into transplanting stage. The preliminary gardening process, which began 2 weeks ago, has now gone into primary secondary stage with crops being transplanted from crates into the prepared soil. The gardening procedure had been intense and carefully followed up on, with the governor's wife leading up every process of setting up the large garden. As of today, transplanting of okra nursery and methods of applying poultry manure were done, while other pre-transplanting methods were carried out. Speaking shortly after leading the whole process, the governor's wife, Mrs. Soludo, said that she was impressed with the garden's speedy response to preliminary procedures and expressed her certainty that the garden will blossom. She maintained that the garden will serve as a first port of call for those willing to learn lucrative or supplementary agriculture, stressing that her target is to change the mentality of people in this part of the country that certain crops cannot grow and flourish here. Mrs. Soludo encouraged everyone to go into subsistence farming in whatever space they find, maintaining her position that organic agriculture is one sure way to achieve a living life. Anambra State House of Assembly Committee on Public Petitions has adjourned the case brought by a select few from Amako village, Nanka, in Orumba North Council area against the traditional ruler Igwe Godwin Ezilo and the President General Reverend Canon John Ezike over alleged involvement in illegal sand mining in the village. Our House of Assembly correspondent Emmanuel Chibata now reports.
The petitioners, under the auspices of Amako Njikoka Development Union, alleged that the traditional ruler is engaged in sand mining contrary to Governor Chukwuma Soludo's directive, which banned illegal sand mining at the Nanka Gully erosion site and the removal of a security gate leading to the mining site. In his case presentation, the petitioners' counsel, Barrister Ima Ilo, claimed that Amako village has suffered monumental injustice at the hands of the traditional ruler and through Nanka Patriotic Union, alleging misuse of power by the traditional ruler.
We are being run down by unnecessary aggression. We don't have peace. I came back from Abuja yesterday. I was here last month. We are becoming like this in different places. We don't deserve to be. The one we used to be digging to control election, we are spending it up and down, up and down. And the for no reason, because we do not agree, we see what's done to us, we say no, we refuse. After writing the money that we go to court, we go to the civil what are doing. Next thing is not to come and force us to abandon our rights, by coming to form a private government. They went behind us in 2020 for government of expected to do, and they said our name in TSC. Then that was when we went to court. We didn't know what was going behind us.
In response, Igwe Ezilo described the allegations as false, malicious, and defamatory, stating that the poor condition of the road makes mining impossible and that the accusations against him are unfounded. Regarding the appointment of the traditional prime minister, Igwe Ezilo stated that the process followed the community's constitution and the petitioners have no right to dictate the selection process, which is a matter for the Royal Cabinet and Council.
These great people you see around us, they are testifying that cars, no car can get closer to the mining site from Nanka. Is that they were looking for no, which is unconstitutional. But you are not looking for no one mandate it upon Igwe to give you no, because it's time union constitution that will give you what you want in the Qatar, not Igwe. Because the almost everything pertaining to Onowu should be handled strictly by council and cabinet and not by Igwe. I was just an observer. I wasn't among the people that voted. And one of their people contested with the President Onowu of Nanka. He surrendered to him.
The President General of Nanka Patriotic Union, Reverend Canon Ezike, expressed gratitude to the people of Nanka for showing solidarity with the traditional ruler and the town union, which he said is reflecting the community's peace and unity under Igwe Ezilo's leadership. The Vice President General, Ohaneze Ndibo Worldwide, Chief Damian Okeke Ogene, dismissed the sand mining allegations against Igwe Ezilo as false, adding that he would have personally reported the Igwe if the claims were true. Speaking, the immediate past president of Amako village, Chief Obi Ekunye, stated that the accusations against the Igwe were baseless and affirmed that the election of the current Prime Minister was fair, such that the winner was voted by his contender. Also in solidarity with Igwe Ezilo were the Chief Medical Director, Chukwuemeka Odumegwu University Teaching Hospital, Amakuoka, Dr. Joe Akabike, the Youth President General of Nanka, Mr. Ken Okoli, and President General of Nanka Patriotic Union, Women's Wing, Mrs. Chinyere Okafor, among others. From the State House of Assembly, Emmanuel Chibata, for ABS News.
In a bid to promote Igbo culture and bring about cultural renaissance, Chief Kenneth Odimegwu of Ifite Oka community has celebrated the Egwim Oka festival in his place and also used the cultural event to empower the youths. Our correspondent Kenechukwu Chukwode has more on the report.
The Norway-based Chief Odimegwu is also known in the entertainment circle, having been known to mingle with the country's grade A artists. In his remarks, Odimegwu hopes that the event is to revive and promote Igbo culture, just like it has been in the days of our forefathers, and admonish the youth to join hands in helping revive their culture, rather than the Oki get-rich-quick syndrome and caution against such. Urge the youth to get properly engaged with skills that would benefit them and stay clear from violence and bloodshed.
This is for the culture. Make sure that our culture remains same. From our forefathers going down to there. So then I want to use this opportunity to address the public. There's something they call Okite. Okite and culture is not same. So that's why I said I want to use. Let people up the culture. The culture, that's really right. Supporting our youth by not just the masculine I have with them, so they can look unique, which is everybody can do so. It's not culture, it's not cost that much, just we just the power of and culture.
The managing director of Oka Capital Development Authority, ACTA, Chief O.C. Onuku, who graced the cultural event, noted that culture is a way of life peculiar to a people, and every Moka is a unique culture of Oka that promotes conviviality and brotherhood.
The culture we use in enhancing brotherhood and ability. It's not just for indoor kind. For residents, foreign also a culture that extends a kind of fellowship to them, to tell them that Oka is them and we are not discriminated.
A member of the prestigious Otoka Society, Chief Obi Otije Modelim, explained that every Moka is an entertaining festival of Oka people, not violent nor aggressive as it is believed, and appreciated Chief Odimegwu for being a cultural ambassador, making efforts to promote Oka culture.
This is the man who wants to promote the culture of Oka, want to bring it to international community so that they will know that what they are hearing about him Oka is not what they will see. He's got to bless him, give him more wisdom, that this Oka of 2024 will be a blessing to every Oka people.
On their part, Chief Ukuma Okafor and Mr. Emmanuel Okunkwo all spoke on how unique the Egumoka Festival is Oka people and residents of Oka alike, praying and thanking Chief Odumegwu for his efforts towards cultural renaissance. Earlier, guest presidents were entertained by the unique Iwabia drum of Idoka community, and later, different masquerades from Oka and elsewhere took turns to entertain the people. Odumegwu showed his dance steps with the playing of Iwabia. The occasion featured prominent Igbo musicians such as Ichoku Music Group and Ubene Mbatala. From Idoka, it's been Kenetuku Chukwudi for ABS News.
The immediate past Deputy Majority Leader of Anambra State House of Assembly, Honorable Emeka Afoka, says the prudent management of Anambra State mega resources by Governor Chukwuma Soludo has resulted in unprecedented development of the state. Honorable Afoka disclosed this in Oka while congratulating Governor Soludo on the award given to him by the Champion newspapers as the best governor of the year 2023 in infrastructure and rural development. Correspondent Chukwemeka Modelem completes the story.
Governor Soludo as a man that has track record of achievements in public sector, the legislator stated that Governor Soludo deserved the award because he has performed better than many governors in Nigeria. He lauded the governor for his spectacular performance in the areas of infrastructure, education, health, housing, security, youth empowerment without borrowing a kobo. Honorable Afoka noted that Governor Soludo has demonstrated that he is a true Democrat by constructing roads in hard-to-reach areas which were neglected by the past administrations, as well as upgrading Ekulobia, Enugu, and Umweri General Hospitals to referral centers. He also identified the new government house and lodge, commissioners' quarters, Ekulobia flyover being constructed by the state government as legacy projects that can stand the test of time. He also expressed gratitude to the governor for reconstructing the Ufuma Awa Njukwenu Amansi Road, which he said has alleviated the sufferings of the road users, adding that the quality projects executed so far by the governor showed that he is committed to achieving his vision of turning Anambra into a livable and prosperous homeland.
He is a man that has brought great honor to Anambra people. So, having become the governor of Anambra State just 2 years ago, he turned the entire Anambra State into a construction site. Like the many areas of Anambra State, where there was no road, and said, we must get to that place. He is a man with great heart. It is what we expected. We are not expecting anything less. He is a man of great achievements. So we are going to appreciate him and say, Mr. Governor, continue.
In Oka, Chukwemeka Modelem, ABS News.
On the national scene, farmers have predicted tougher days ahead of Nigerians concerning the ongoing food inflation crisis in the country. This is as the farmers blamed subsidy removal, which increased the cost of transportation, farm produce, and insecurity, which has continued to hinder farming as some of the reasons for the food crisis. The farmers, while urging Nigerians to brace up for more price hikes of food produce, noted that the food crisis may continue till August. In recent times, Nigerians have been voicing their concerns over the hike in the prices of food. And a record number of high school students across China have begun sitting a highly competitive exam that could decide their future in a country grappling with a slowing economy and diminishing opportunities for younger graduates. The two-day National College Entrance Exam, known as GECO, is the world's largest academic test. It has also been billed by Chinese state media as the world's toughest college entrance exam due to its high stakes, competitiveness, and intensity, with students pouring everything they've learned in 12 years into a handful of subject tests that each last less than 2 hours. More than 13.4 million students registered for the exam this year, surpassing last year's record of 12.9 million to make it the biggest GECO ever held in China. Chinese students spend years cramming for the punishingly difficult exam, as a high score is the only way to get into the country's top universities. On sports news, female Yellow Greens players Sunday Salome and Piety Lucky smashed each other's records at the ongoing 2024 Kwibuka Women's T20I tournament. The senior women's team recorded their biggest margin of win by thrashing Malawi by 90 runs in their last round robin game. Malawi's 90 runs for the loss of 6 wickets stood no chance against the hard-battling Nigerians, who posted a whopping 180 runs for the loss of 6 wickets in their allotted overs. The win was 28 runs better than Nigeria's previous biggest margin, with of 62 runs, which they achieved against Ghana at the 2023 Nigeria Cricket Federation Women's T20I Invitational. Player of the match, Lucky recorded 7 runs, including 10 4s and 2 6s from 48 balls for the highest individual score for Nigeria in a T20I game, surpassing Salome's 48 runs from 20 balls, which was recorded in the same game. And with that sport news, we come to the end. But remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page, follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service, subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television Oka, on X at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And the main news again, Governor Soludo has assured the Anambra of sports development. Governor Soludo has inducted 1,300 former PDP faithfuls into APGA. Nigerian farmers have predicted higher food prices, and on the foreign scene, 13 million Chinese students sit for college exams. To end the news, the special message again. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's continue to give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's the news. We thank you so much for watching. My name is Nonye Mokoye. Good morning and have a blessed day.